Hello, my name is Kayvon. I am Operations Manager here at Manchester City, and over the next few minutes I'm going to give you all the information about our summer residential programme here in Manchester. So we're covering all these areas over the next few minutes or so, so sit back, listen, and hopefully you get all the information you need. Here are the 4 programmes we'll be delivering this summer, all slightly different, okay, so please have a listen and see which one you like. Firstly, our football language course, which develops playing beautiful football on the pitch, just like our Manchester City first teams, and learning English in the classroom, with lots of football terminology involved. You can do a 1 or 2 week course here, and it is open for 9 to 17-year-olds, both boys and girls. Our next course, our development course. So this is for in particular 9 to 13-year-olds, and you take the journey of what a Manchester City Academy player looks like. So this is a course for people that have a better understanding of English. Okay, it's a 1 week course for boys and girls, and again, beautiful football on the pitch, but in the classroom it's more off-field education about the game of football, so elements of nutrition, well-being, and understanding your role as a player at Manchester City. Then we have our performance program for 14 to 17-year-olds. So this is for a program who want to take their players who want to take their game to the next level, that have a more kind of journey of a first team player rather than an academy player. It is open to 14 to 17-year-olds, both boys and girls. These are 1 week programs, but you also have the additional extra of on the pitch and off the pitch education, but also visiting the Manchester Institute of Health and Performance, where they'll do some performance testing. They will use the gym area and the hydrotherapy pools to help recovery. And finally, our Business of Football programme. So this is for players or people that want to learn a little bit more behind the scenes of a football club and how it operates, and less practical delivery. So in areas such as marketing, digital, partnerships, and esports, stuff like this, that all makes a football club successful away from the pitch. You'll learn off industry experts while you are here and get a real understanding of how a football club like Manchester City works. Everything we deliver is delivered here, the home of Manchester City, the Etihad campus. So as you can see, we have our academy building in the background there, where there are 17.5 pitches that we use here, and this is where our men's, women's and academy teams all train. We also have our flagship stadium, the Etihad Stadium, where you will have your closing ceremony here, which I'll speak about a little bit later, and you'll also get to do a behind the scenes tour. We'll be hosting our classroom sessions in Connell College, okay? The college situated next to the Etihad campus that we have a really good link to. And as I mentioned, the Manchester Institute of Health and Performance, where the performance programme will go and train. We'll also use different areas around site and make real use of the immersive environment, okay? So for example, the Joy Stadium, this is where our media theatre is. So elements of the press conference and language of interviews will be held in here. We'll also use City Studios to bring to life the commentary sessions, the punditry sessions that we will use in our off-pitch education. So there's lots of things to do and develop from here, and this, we are very proud to say, is our home and your home for the summer. Whilst away from the Etihad campus, you'll be living in a city centre accommodation. This is where you'll stay of an evening, okay? You'll be fully catered here, all right? There is a working Wi-Fi to contact home if you need to, and it is a really safe space with 24/7 security, CCTV on site, and all our residential staff are prepared to look after you, make sure you are comfortable here, make sure you're cared for, and if you need any help, they are there to respond to you as soon as possible to try and ensure you have the most memorable time here whilst in Manchester. Whilst you are at the accommodation, you will also be doing some evening activities. So using the facility spaces there, this is like an addition to the daytime activities that we do as well. So there'll be lots of recovery type sessions in terms of yoga, bit of foam rolling, bit of stretching, maybe a bit of football, tennis, okay, as a bit of active recovery. But we understand it's also a summer residential program where you're going to meet lots of different people. So we'll do some quiz nights, some movie nights, and just make sure you're having a really fun time while you are here. As you're aware, we have the World Cup taking place as well, and we'll be showing as many games as we can whilst you are here. So we encourage you to bring your colours, support your team, and make it a really fun environment throughout the summer. We also have excursions of a weekend. So we have the Etihad Stadium tour, which everyone will be able to do. This will take place on a weekday evening. We will visit one of the UK's greatest theme parks, Alton Towers. And we'll also visit one of the UK's greatest landmarks, the National Football Museum here in Manchester, which is full of memorabilia and interactive activities. As I mentioned, at the end of the week, we will be hosting a closing ceremony for players and parents to come together and celebrate what's been a fantastic week here in Manchester. So we hope to see as many of you there, where we'll give out our player reports and our Player of the Week prizes. And this will be held in the Tunnel Club, one of the most prestigious hospitality suites we have here at Manchester City. Safeguarding is really important to us, so hopefully you'll appreciate how much welfare and time and dedication goes into protecting our players to ensure they are safe here at Manchester City. Here is a recap of all the dates and fees for each course, so please look about again this in your own time. And finally, if you would like 10% off your booking, you can use the code TEEN10, all right? And hopefully we will see you here in Manchester on one of our programs this summer. Thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of your day.